August 24th. It's about 6 in the morning, ready to start up to Santiago Peak with Ted and Dan. Quite a few people here at the trailhead. Thought we were getting an early start. Looks like we're behind a few folks, so time to get going. So we've made it up to the San Bernadino Wilderness sign. Let's see, maybe about a half an hour into our hike, maybe about a mile down. We're working on the north side of the hill so we don't get the direct sunlight, but the views are going to be spectacular and we should be in the shade for a good portion. Life is good. So there's a stretch of the trail today that's called Manzanita Flats, and I don't know if there's a sign or anything, but it sure feels like we're there. Trail is fairly level, sun's starting to poke out, manzanita everywhere. Stupid little thorny bushes kind of scratch you up. Ted and I have chosen to wear pants today, Dan not, so we'll hear about his whining and complaining later on. Yes, we all got bandages, as Ted reminded me, so we'll be able to tape him up here and leave him for the ambulance to pick him up. So, going well. I think Manzanita Flats here represents halfway to the top point, so it gives you an opportunity to catch your breath before we continue the climb. We reached the saddle, I think, at Limber Pines, and I could feel the wind kind of cresting over the saddle area. All we see in front of us is up, and have to keep going higher. The sun has come out now. We've got a combination of pine trees, which we didn't see lower on. I decided to take a rest break here, take some hero shots in the wheelbarrow. Why there's a wheelbarrow, I have no idea. Yeah, hopefully my voice is coming through. It's been flat for the last 8th mile, so I've caught my breath a little bit. And out in this direction, I don't know if you can see, there's actually Mount Baldy, so we can see that pretty clear. And then if we go back around this direction, you can see Majestica and Santiago Peaks, which form a saddleback. So it's getting to be clear, it's getting to be beautiful. We're about halfway, time to do the other half up the hill. So we've gone up the trail far enough to find a little creek, and Dan and I both bought water filtration devices this week, so Dan's giving it a shot. Looks like Ted's going to drink the water too, so I got to haul both their asses off this mountain if things go bad. We'll see. Dan didn't realize that he was supposed to actually buy a filter in addition to the kit, so it should be interesting. Well, there's that too. Got a bit of wind here. I'm sure you drowned out Dan's voice. Spectacular view. Okay. We're near the top. We're not at the top. I'm thinking that what we're seeing before us is San Bernadino Peak. Still hearing the wind rustling by. We're starting to get views now of San Gorgonio and San Jacinto off to the right-hand side. You see San Jacinto there with the clouds. So I think this is going to be still uphill, but not too steep. I'm sure it gets steeper towards the top. But nice cool day. The breeze is really nice. Not running into a whole lot of people. Perfect day. Well, finally made it here to the top of San Bernadino Peak. Gorgeous day. See forever. Not really a monument here, but there is an ammo box. Off in the distance you can see San Jacinto with the clouds, and I think if you see further off to the left here, you see San Gorgonio. So on the trail up to Santiago Peak, there's a stop that's called Washington's Monument, and this is the survey marker for most of the valley.
The note telling Laura she ain't going the other day.
You want to say that again? You could do it on camera. Yes, louder. So yeah, it's interesting rock formations up here. But you can see the okay, so we're working on our downhill trek. Dan is in the front. Kind of reached an area that just kind of opens up here, and a little rocky, a lot of trees on the ground. We're making good time. It's an excellent trail, not a lot of rocks obscuring the way down. Still, the views are absolutely fantastic. So well, it's been a long day. I think, what time is it now? Let's see. It is 3:45. We're just wrapping it up. We started at 6:30. Been a long day. Dan got out about 5 minutes in front of us on the way down. Good for him. We're supposed to check the sign here down at the trailhead, because we're not sure if we're allowed to have beer in the parking lot. So we didn't walk all of this way to not have beer, but we didn't want to pay a ticket either. So let's go to the sign and see what it says.
Welcome to the wilderness. Permits. Group